at the WTO, many agreements have been stuck for a number of years because it's a consensus organization. Every member must agree on everything before it can be moved forward. Can you imagine how difficult that is? So as a result of that, things have been a bit stuck, but we were able last June to move things so we could conclude some agreements. And one of them was on fisheries. This agreement is to do away with $22 billion in harmful fisheries subsidies that allow countries to fish illegally in the oceans, to overfish the ocean's fish stocks, on which many people depend. 12 million people in Africa depend on fisheries. So this agreement will now make it possible if someone is doing illegal, IUU, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. If they're doing IUU fishing, they can be brought to the WTO and reported for doing that. So this agreement is very important. You have many artisanal fishermen and women in Ghana. Ghana has an important population along its coast that lives on fisheries. But very often there's illegal fishing in your waters. So ratifying this agreement is going to help be able to control that kind of illegal fishing and overexploitation of your waters. One of the things I've come to ask Your Excellency is to please, Ghana should ratify this agreement as quickly as possible. If you ratify it, there's also a fund called the Fisheries Fund. We're raising $20 million and already about 7 has been pledged to help developing countries strengthen their management capacity to manage their fisheries. Many of our countries need strengthening. I'm sure our colleague from fisheries can say something about that. So how do we strengthen the capacity to even know statistically what kind of fisheries we have, to be able to have the appropriate data, to be able to even pursue those who are fishing illegally so we can report them? What are all these mechanisms? This fund will help you strengthen the capacity so you can implement the agreement. So that is one of the agenda that I came here to ask you, Your Excellency and Mr. President, to please help us ratify the agreement.